Hello everyone, my name is Pris from Prisperuses and welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about some books that I'm not sure if I want to unhaul just yet. So I'm putting them on a list and these books are going to self-destruct if I don't read them over the next year. I've seen many of my booktube friends already make a list like this. But for me, the first time I saw it on booktube was when Becca from Becca and the Books did it. So shout out to her. Let's take you to the list of self-destructing books. First up, we have The Missing of Claire Ledune. This is the second book in the Mirror Visitor Quartet, I think. The first one being A Winter Promise. I did read A Winter Promise. I did not love it as much. So I have been unsure if I should continue the series. I know Jade really loves the series. So do I give this a chance or do I not? I am unsure. I know that a lot of people didn't like the last book in the series, which is An Echo of Storms. So I'm a little bit hesitant if I should continue the series or not. But I'm giving myself a year to at least start this, and then we will see if I will unhaul the books or not. Next up, we have Daughter of the Forest. I do really want to read this book, so I'm putting this on that list to hopefully make me read it. I have been eyeing this book for so long. I have a friend that really loves this book. And I also saw Ashley from A Frolic to Fiction really liking this book. So yeah, it is said to be like very whimsical, very fairy tale-esque, which sounds right up my alley, but somehow I am a little bit intimidated by this. I don't know what it is. But yeah, let me know if you have read this and what your thoughts are. But I'm putting this on the list because I do want to read it and I hopefully will within the next year. Next up we have The Last Wish, which is the first book in the Witcher series. I bought this book because everyone was obsessed with The Witcher when it came onto Netflix. I have never seen it because I was like, I want to read the books first. So in an impulse I bought this. But I don't really know if I want to start another series that I'm not really that interested in. So we will see if that happens. I am really unsure if I will read this, but let me know in the comments if I should. But yeah, we will see within the next year. Next up is a book that has been on my TBR for the longest time, which is The Book Thief. I know this is a lot of people's favorite book. It is historical fiction. I think it is set during World War II. Yes. Liesl steals books and this is her story. I do want to read this also. This is kind of a little bit the same case as with Daughter of the Forest. I do really want to read this, but I have this book for so long and I still not have read it. So if I don't read it within the next year, it has to go because I'm running out of space for books, and if I'm not reading a book like for so long, I don't think I ever will. But I would like to read this someday. Next up we have Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. This is also a book I'm really unsure of because I don't know if Jay Kristoff is gonna be for me. I did read Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, and I really liked that, but I never continued the series, and I don't think I will. I DNF'd Aurora Rising because I was so fucking bored and I did not like it at all. However, this is a solo book from Jay Kristoff. This is about a girl called Mia. I think she's sent to this assassin's church to train as an assassin. I know a lot of people love this. Let me know in the comments why you love this and why I should read it, because I just don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. Next up is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I read Marissa Meyer's Lunar Chronicles way back in the day and I absolutely love them. So when this came out, I was like, yes, I need to snatch that up. I need to go for it. And it's still on my TBR. I still have not read this. I know people don't love this as much as the Lunar Chronicles. This is all about superheroes, which sounds interesting, but I still have not read this. I don't know if I ever gonna. I don't know. Again, give me reasons in the comments why I should read this. Let me know. Next up is Truthridge. I actually already read this book, but I never continued the series. I was going to continue the series for sure. I know Jade from Jade Reads did a read along for it, and I already from the start got behind. So I never picked up the sequels. And then the last book up until now in the series, Witch Shadow, came out, and everybody seems to hate it. Which make me like very nervous to continue the series, because I don't want to fall in love with a series and then have a book that I absolutely hate. So I am a little bit icky about this now. I did like Truthridge. I did not love it necessarily. So I do have the books up until Blood Witch. Will I continue? We shall see. Next up is Warcross by Marie Lu. I do own quite a few books by Marie Lu, and I've never ever read them. I don't know why. Back in the day, like, I used to buy so many books as an impulse, and I think this was also one of them. It does sound interesting though, because this is all about a hacker who becomes involved in some kind of game, and she needs to like investigate and spy for the creator. So it does really sound interesting. But yeah, we will see within the next year if I read this or not. Next up, we have a series that I'm very, very unsure if I should give a go, yes or no. Because if I dive into this, I want to do the whole thing. I don't know if I should, because it's City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Do I dive into the Shadowhunter world or do I not? Do you tell me to stay the fuck away from this, or do you tell me, Pris, go fucking read all of the books, all of the side trilogies, all of it, and make a video out of it? Could be interesting to do that, not gonna lie. Tell me, would you like a Shadowhunter world vlog that lasts 3 hours of me reading all these fucking books? I want to know what you think. I kind of want to do it, but I also kind of not. So I am unsure. But if I don't start the series within the next year, this book has to go. Next up is a book that I actually already read, but I am wondering if I should give the series another chance, because it is one of BookTube favorites, and that is Red Rising. I do own the other two as well, Golden Sun and Morning Star, so I am unsure of this. I read this before I even found out that BookTube was a thing. I read this fairly soon after it came out. It was back in the day when I was just transitioning from reading Dutch to reading English. So I don't know if I gave this enough of a chance. I read the entire thing. I did not DNF it. I didn't hate it, but I also did not love it. So I am unsure. Should I give this series another go? Should I reread this and pick up the sequels? Let me know. Next up, we have a book that I'm honestly shocked that I haven't read yet, which is Children of Blood and Bone. This got so incredible much hype when it came out. Like, holy shit. This was like the new next big thing. And of course I bought a copy and I fucking never read it. And I don't know why. I do want to read it, but I'm also hesitant because I know a lot of people didn't really like the sequel. So, should I read this? Is it worth the hype that it got when it came out? Because I feel like it got a lot of hype when it came out, but it hasn't actually made it onto like a classic list, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, with Leigh Bardugo and Sarah J Maas, you know, they get mentioned all the time still because like it's a classic. I feel with this one, the hype died down really soon after it came out. But let me know if I should read it. Then the very last book that is on my self-destruct list is 3 Dark Crowns. I own the entire series because I was set upon reading this. I was so intrigued by this. I wanted to read it. I have put this on so many TBRs, you will not believe it. Like every single one, I was like, now I'm gonna read 3 Dark Crowns. Now I'm gonna do that. And I still have not done it. And it's been years. Honestly, it has been years and years and years. So, if I do not start the series, at least during these next 12 months, I will get rid of the books. I do really want to read this. If you have read it, tell me what your thoughts are, because I am really interested to know more about this. We shall see if I pick this up or not. That was it. Those are the books that are gonna be on my self-destruct list for the next 12 months. I will put them aside, and if I have not read them within the next 12 months, I will get rid of them. I will make a video next year around this time to see if I've actually read some of these and what my thoughts are, or if I just unhauled a lot of them. Let me know in the comments which book you think I should absolutely read. Give me some reasons why I should read some of these books, because I would love to know. Maybe you can change my mind about some of these. Let me know down below in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for your continued support. You mean the absolute world to me. I'm gonna leave you now, but I hopefully will see you soon with another video. Bye!